corporations are now recognized to have greater rights than we, the people. As many of you probably know, the Bill of Rights of our Constitution was crafted to protect people from the overreach of government. And so for the past 200 years, corporations have been on a systematic march to create a structure of law that recognizes their rights under our Bill of Rights. And by doing so, corporations have now corporate constitutional rights that prevent government from controlling their conduct in the same way it protects people from government overreach. This is a significant problem when it comes to curtailing corporate rights, and that is why I say today, under the current system, curtailing corporate harms is illegal. And the way corporations use these rights is to stop all of our government and local government, state governments' efforts to stop the corporate activities that they are involved in, whether that's fracking, other resource extraction, air pollution, and water pollution. And this is happening around our country. People may be familiar that Hawaii and the counties in Hawaii are being sued by corporations saying that the laws that they passed to curtail agriculture, GMO agriculture in Hawaii counties is against corporate constitutional rights. And they are seeking to have those laws that are protecting those counties' agriculture thrown out. The same thing is happening in Jackson County, right here in Oregon. You all may be familiar with the ballot measure that was passed last year banning GMO agriculture in Jackson County, also being challenged by corporations exercising their corporate constitutional rights. Same thing in Vermont. We tout the state of Vermont as the first state that has passed GMO labeling. They are being sued by corporations claiming First Amendment constitutional rights, seeking to have that law thrown out. Same thing has happened in Mora County, New Mexico, where an indigenous agricultural community banned fracking and passed a right to water. This law challenged by the oil and gas industry, claiming a corporate constitutional right to frack. This is happening again in Ohio, Pennsylvania, throughout our country, where communities and states are trying to stop corporate conduct that is destroying our planet. They are being sued by corporations to have those laws thrown out. This is a structure of law that must change in our country. We must change a structure of law that gives greater rights to corporations than people, and that gives greater protection to profits than our planet. And I'm not going to give you only bad news. There is good news here. And the good news is that we have the tool to correct this problem and change fundamentally our structure of law and to empower our communities to govern themselves and our state and federal government to do the right thing in curtailing corporate activities that are destroying our planet. And that tool is our right to local community self-government. This is not a radical new idea.
Sorry.
Okay. That was a little startling.
That was radical.
Where was I? The right to local community self-government is an inalienable and inherent right that was recognized by the founders of the United States of America. It is the right that those early American settlers relied on to kick out the English officials that were attempting to govern here. It is the right recognized in the Declaration of Independence and recognized in state constitutions around the country, including Oregon. You can check it out. Article 1, Section 1 recognizes that people are sovereign and that the people have all the authority in this country, and we need to begin to exercise it. It has been buried under 200 years of corporate constitutional rights. And this work is happening across this country. Community Rights Lane County is involved locally in Lane County. There are other counties in Oregon. Coos County is working on a ballot initiative to stop the LNG terminal that Francis talked about at Jordan Cove. Benton County has an initiative on the May election next month to protect their local food system and ban GMO agriculture. Columbia County is working also to stop transportation of fossil fuel. Also in Oregon, there are other counties working together under the Oregon Community Rights Network to pass a state constitutional amendment that would recognize our right to local self-government and to empower our communities to pass local laws that can curtail corporate constitutional rights and protect the rights our communities value and thrive on. And this work is not just in Oregon, it's nationwide. There are now 200 ordinances in 8 states in which communities have banned corporate activities and limited corporate constitutional rights to stop fracking, stop factory farms, stop corporate water withdrawals, stop sewage sludge application in agriculture, and so forth. So this is work that's being done. It's urgently needed to bring up the power of the people to resolve these issues that are destroying our planet. If you're interested in learning more, we have a booth right over there, Community Rights Lane County, support local food rights, and there are some signature gatherers in the audience there waving their hands, collecting signatures for the state constitutional amendment that'll be on the ballot in 2016. Thanks for your time. Have a great Earth Day.